Well, I know there's this belief that if you're not playing for the College Football National Championship, all these other bowl games are glorified exhibitions. Well, even if that is the case, this is still a lot of fun. The Louisville Pep Rally going on behind us as we speak. Bobby Petrino just spoke to the crowd a couple of moments ago. A very, very fun time, and it's another sign that we're getting closer, Eric, to Saturday's Citrus Bowl. There is a lot of electricity in the air here in Orlando, perhaps more so than usual. We got a big pep rally going on behind us. The Louisville Cardinals getting set for Saturday's Citrus Bowl against the LSU Tigers. Heading into Saturday's Citrus Bowl, we kept talking about it. We knew it was going to be a challenge for the Louisville Cardinals to try to take on the LSU defense, and Eric, it was just that. The Cardinals just absolutely dominated in Saturday's Citrus Bowl. Lamar Jackson sacked 8 times. The offense just 2 for 17. 2 for 17 on third down conversions. Well, some days you have it, and some days you do not. And this was a day where the Louisville Cardinals did not have it. A 29-9 loss to the LSU Tigers in the Citrus Bowl. Eric, in your opinion, what went wrong? Well, heading into Saturday's Citrus Bowl, we were all wondering how Lamar Jackson would perform. Remember, this is the first time we've seen him since he had won the Heisman Trophy. Well, Eric, it was a rough one for Jackson. Sacked 8 times, held to just 33 yards on the ground, 153 in the air. It was not one of his better efforts. Louisville head coach Jeff Walz real happy with his team's win over Virginia Thursday. What he wasn't happy about was his team's turnovers in that game, especially in the first half. Cardinals having problems taking care of the ball. Walz knew that had to improve today against Pittsburgh. He also knew they had to get some rebounds. Third period, Louisville getting handled here. Brandy Harvey-Carr fighting inside. She had 25. It's just a 5-point Louisville lead. Cards would respond. Good aggressive move here from Maisha Hines-Allen. 11 points, 9 boards. Back to a 7-point game. U of O men's team, they love it. End of the period. Time running out. Mariah Moore at the buzzer. Cards up 9 after 3. To the fourth. Louisville pulling away. Moore breaking ankles. She scored a team high 18. Louisville gets the win 72-53. Cards only 6 turnovers in this one. That made Walz both proud and sarcastic.
Well, you know, it's always a good thing when you know what color jersey you're wearing. You know, so we just simply threw it to the people in white. The bakery was shut down today, which was very nice, so we weren't passing out those turnovers. You know, we just had better focus.
Walz trying to be funny there. Cardinals now 9 straight wins over the Panthers. Meanwhile, no such domination between Kentucky and Texas A&M. Whoever is at home when they play seems to lose. At least that's how it's been the last 4 regular season matchups. Cats hoping to change that today at Memorial Coliseum. Second period, things were going great. Evelyn Acator working hard here in the post. Look at this fancy footwork. 2 of her 20. UK led by as many as 9. Them, though, would keep it close. Third period, trying to tie it. Acator, the blocks were going the other way. Taylor Murray to Michaela Epps. She scored 20. It's a 4-point Kentucky lead. But down the stretch, UK could not stop Curtis Knox. A career-high 26. Cats drop at 77-68, making 5 straight losses for the home team in this series. From the Kentucky women to the Kentucky men, despite an off night from guard Malik Monk on Saturday, the Wildcats still managed to power past Arkansas. John Lewis and Rick Bose explained how the Cats were able to get it done even without big numbers from their star freshmen. The Cats looking impressive. Hey, speaking of impressive, this man right here, Lamar Jackson. This past season, the Louisville sophomore ran circles around the competition en route to the Heisman Trophy. But there's apparently one ACC coach who feels Jackson really isn't all that special. Sports Illustrated did a story spotlighting Clemson quarterback Deshaun Watson. In the article, they quote an unnamed ACC coach who says Jackson has, quote, no shot at playing quarterback in the NFL. The coach would go on to say that Jackson can't make throws and can't read coverages. The unnamed coach also said Watson is a better NFL quarterback than Jackson. Watson has been projected as a top pick in this year's draft. Jackson, of course, won't be eligible until after next season. Straight ahead, St. X grad Justin Thomas celebrating his first PGA win on American soil tonight. But he had to sweat for it, how things almost fell apart at the SBS Tournament of Champions next. I don't know what it is, but Louisville native Justin Thomas always seems to play his best when he's out of the continent. He's already got 2 wins in Malaysia, today in Hawaii. He closed in on his first win on American soil. Final round of the SBS Tournament of Champions. Thomas a 2-shot lead going into the day. At one point, the lead was up to 5 shots, but it almost fell apart here on 15. Thomas knew it wasn't a good shot the moment he made contact. Double bogey the hole, and that opened the door for Hideki Matsuyama to try to come back. Matsuyama eagled on 14, so the lead down to 1. But then Matsuyama ran into problems, failed to get birdies on both the 15th and 16th. And that was the break Thomas needed on 17. Look at this. A beautiful approach here. It would set him up for birdie. He would also birdie 18, and he would hold on for a 3-stroke victory.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I mean, I stumbled a little bit more than I would have liked to on some of those holes, but I think that it really shows where my game's at right now. I mean, I had some woes there, the second part of the 9, but, I stuck it out to still get it done.
And with the victory, Thomas becomes the first 2-time winner on the tour in the 2016-2017 season. NFL now. This, my friends, is how you psych out an opponent. Scare them with your shoes. These are Odell Beckham's pregame cleats today. Beware, cheeseheads. We have deranged mice, and they have weapons. Giants had some, too. They look to win on the road against the Packers in the NFC wild card. Second quarter, Green Bay up 1 and looking for more. Aaron Rodgers going to heave it up toward the end zone before the end of the half, and look who ends up with it. Former UK star Randall Cobb, 42-yard touchdown. Packers up 8 at the half. Second half, Rodgers again with time. And if you're Rodgers, that usually works in your favor. Another one to Cobb. 3 touchdowns of the day. Packers take it 38-13. They'll face the Cowboys in the divisional round next week. AFC wild card now. Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers taking on Miami. It did not take long for Pittsburgh to establish dominance. Less than 3 minutes in, Big Ben to Antonio Brown. It's going to be a 50-yard touchdown. The two would actually hook up again later in the first. Steelers in control. Second quarter, Pittsburgh up 17, and here comes Bud Dupree. We see him coming, but Matt Morris did not. Moore left the game. Amazingly, he did return. Pittsburgh wins 30-12. Steelers advance to play Kansas City in the AFC Divisional. High school hoops, the boys' LIT starts tomorrow at Valley. WDRB will have you covered all week with the highlights. And that is it for me, Tom Lane, back here with you tomorrow night.